Hi, welcome home. How are you doing? Welcome to the Resiners Poorhouse. Really happy to have you here tonight for this fall autumn collaboration with Mini Scenes GB, who is the woman has so much energy. I don't know how she does it. She's amazing. And my resin mixer is going. It is the best purchase I think that I've made, other than the leveling table and the heat mat that I have made as far as resin machinery, and actually really love this double-sided UV light that was bought on Amazon. It is not the one you're thinking of, but for the autumn collaboration, what I decided to do, turn that off, is to do an acorn jar. Okay, so I had so many thoughts on what to do with this. Like, I have little autumn leaves, I have sunflowers, I have little sunflowers, I have big sunflowers. And so I thought it'd be really pretty clear with maybe some orange real flowers around it. But I settled on, and I don't know why, I think Steve McDonald has a hold on me, but I settled on the metallics. So we are using two different ones from Let's Resin. This is metallic powder in bronze, and I colored my hand with all of the different shades of brownie bronzies that I have. And I believe this is the bronze. And then I have the Intense Chameleon powder, not the flakes, Intense Chameleon powder, which you don't have to burnish as much as the flakes. And that is in maple. So we're going to do one for the lid and one for the jar. And the jar's just a little bit wonky. I had it in the bottom of my mold box, so I don't know how that's going to go. But we're gonna give it a go. And I hope this doesn't take me too long. I think I wanted the cool color shifting stuff on the big parts, but it is darker, I believe. Oh, I mean, I switched them up in my head. And the lighter one goes on the smaller top, if I would have done it the way I wanted to. So we're gonna do it this way, which I'm not sure I'm too happy about, but that's what we have. Just because I think the acorn body is generally lighter than the top, right? So this one, yeah, this is the one that I actually just opened. And if you are new to resin and doing the metallics, then a couple things that you should know is if you just put it in resin, it's not really going to work like you think it's going to work. It's not going to come out this shiny. So the only way that you can get it super shiny is by putting it directly onto the mold. I learned that the hard way because I was making swords for D&D dice, and I bought these metallic sets for one of the first projects that I ever did. And I was so disappointed. I was thinking, yeah, this is, you know, going to turn out like a sword. It's going to be metallic, because there's one open side, you know, that you have to fill the mold with. And so it kind of makes it difficult to do things like that, because you obviously can't put something on a mold where the mold is not there. So I should have actually done this and then stirred my resin, because again, I made 600 milliliters of Fuitim 1-to-1. And it's a great little resin that you can get at a very affordable price. I buy it in 2 gallons because I just think it's a waste to buy so many tiny bottles all the time when, you know, you save up for one big bottle. But I don't know what everybody else is going to be doing for this collaboration, but Mini Scenes GB's collaborations have all been wonderful, and I will have a link to the playlist, which I have to get. I will have a link to the playlist. Now, this is a really tall, deep mold, but I'm not really worried about flash curing on it, because even though it's tall, I'm not going to use a deep pour, because the surface area, it's more about the surface area, and it's not deep. The walls are really thin. So now that I made a mess of my board, good thing I have my big wipes that Steve McDonald recommended to us. Those are wonderful. So now this is just awesome. This probably should have been the base color, but that's okay. The lid will just be a little bit more dynamic. Even those metallics are pretty amazing. The intense chameleon powders are pretty darn cool, and I do have a bunch of chameleon powders from all over the place, from all of the websites, and there just hasn't really been any that I would just super recommend other than Let's Resin. So there we have it. Let me put my gloves on and we can pour this resin before that does flash cure on me. You know, that's a good point. I did make 600 milliliters. It's a really tall cup, and that will cure faster and hotter. So I should probably break it up into a couple of smaller cups that don't have glitter in them. So let me do that. Oh god, it's not hot yet. It's not hot yet. But anyway, this this mixer, I don't even know who makes it. It doesn't have a name, but it is automatic. And you turn it on and it'll go. I do mine for 7 minutes because it's such a big cup. And the only thing I dislike about resin is mixing it. So therefore, I try to solve that problem. I do want one of those Resiners mixers that has the double on it. I entered one of Steve McDonald's contests for it, but I didn't win. Boo-hoo me. Okay. You know what? Let me tap some of this. Tappity. Tappity, 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 tappity. Okay, you know what? Let's I don't know why I decided to go for this one while I was going for the other one, but here we are. Trying to make my videos a little bit faster for you. Alrighty, right up to the top we go. Yep, want to see that dome on there? That's beautiful. Too bad I'm going to have to move it. I probably should have put something hard under it so that I could move it. Okay, so we have all of these little craggly bits in here. So that is Bubble City. Okay, and I tell myself every single time I sit down that I am going to write how much resin each piece takes. And then I do things like this. I have no idea. I suppose I could put this all back in the big cup and find out. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that little process. I am going, well, I was going to pinch it all. But so if you pinch it, the bubbles go away. I don't think I really have to do anything with this guy. Okay, I think we are set until it sets. Ready. I will see you on the demold. Hi, welcome back. So we have our acorn, our fall themed acorn here. And I think this would be just really cute with like a trio of acorns, all a different color, whether you use them as a jar or even just a table decoration. Let's see how. It almost looks like a Moscow Mule cup. Well, that's pretty good. Twist. Well, it did pretty good. A few little imperfections on the side, but it's really super tiny. Really super tiny. Ow. Okay, let's do that. And let's see. Oops. Sorry, I was looking for a light here. Okay, that looks so cool inside there, 3D with some mica floating in the center. The lid probably needs, sorry, gotta pull it close to my body. Please don't be a defect. Are you a defect? You are a bit of a defect. I don't know what's going on here. You're not shaped that way, are you? Huh. All right, just double checking to see if we're shaped that way. Okay. No, it's all me. Okay, we're, oh, wow. Wow. So this was the Intense Chameleon powder in maple. And this was the metallic in copper. It turned out really, really nice. Even if it was switched the other way, I think it would have worked. The defect doesn't seem to matter too much. I just want to double check and see. I'm pretty sure that these lights will not make a difference in here, but it's probably too opaque. Well, you got some. So actually it does work. If you wanted to set it on your oh, that looks really amazing with the lights. Wow. Wow. So imagine if this was this color. Might have to do it again. But sitting on your mantle, on your foyer, table, whatever, with some lights inside. Beautiful. Absolutely loving it. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you check out the wonderful artists that are part of this collaboration. Thank you very much, Tracy, for hosting. Thank you to the other artists for joining. Thank you for all the watchers. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on everybody's video. Remember to stay sticky, and also remember, you always have a home here.